where do we go after we die? To me, this question assumes that there is something left of us after our bodies cease to function. And in a Western casual setting, the question is something more like, what do we consciously experience after our bodies cease to feed us with these physical experiences, right? After we cease to see or hear or smell or taste or touch, what will we experience? And where, like, how will that feel? And again, this kind of assumes that we exist in some capacity as individuals beyond our physical body, and also that this existence is limited while we are alive, but then when we die, it's somehow liberated and we go somewhere else. This to me it seems very iffy, man. It seems quite honestly ludicrous and very outlandish. And I don't think that I've ever seen or heard any kind of evidence for this to be the case, that we go somewhere after we die. As an atheist and quite broadly very skeptical towards immaterialism, uh, I don't believe that we go anywhere. I don't believe that we are anything more than our, you know, the collection of our conscious experiences and our genetics. And so when we die, we cease to exist in all capacity. But and you might think that this is a very crude thing to say, that when we die we're dead forever. But to me it's very pleasant. And I'll tell you why. Because people, a lot of people, especially religious people, a lot of the time are afraid of death. They're afraid of, oh, will I be sent to be tortured forever, or will I go to heaven, or whatever kind of thing you imagine to follow death. But to me, I've already experienced what it's like to be dead. Because to me, being dead, being physically dead, is nothing more than not existing. And I've already not existed. I did not exist for millions and billions of years. Since the universe created or came about, I have not existed up until 20 years ago. That's a pretty long time to not exist. And if you ask me, how was that experience? How was that experience to not exist? Was it painful? No. Was it unpleasant in any way? It's like, no. Was it pleasant in any way? Was it great? No. It was just nothing. It's like, what did you experience before you exist? Nothing, man. That's the whole point. And that's what comforts me. When I die, I go back to the state of not existing. And it's fine. Like I'm not afraid of death in the slightest. Now don't conflict that with me saying I'm not afraid of anything in life, or like I don't fear anything while I am alive. I think that when you die, and you can do this with some practical thought experiments as well. Like most people more so fear the loss of life than actual death itself. Uh, you know, if I die tomorrow, it's not the death I'm afraid of. It's that I would have had so many things to come. It's that I miss out on stuff. That's the real fear. It's that I miss out on having, pleasant experiences or just life experiences in general. That I am so blessed, without religious connotation, to be here and just be alive, be conscious, have this, in my perspective, this illusion of being an entity, a unified conscious agent in the world. Like this is absolutely absurd. And it's that I would lose out on if I died tomorrow. But it's not death itself. So What I'm trying to tell you is that if you don't buy into any ideas that you exist in any capacity after your body ceases to function, then you have nothing to be afraid of when it comes to death itself, because you've already been dead in the sense that you've already not existed for billions and billions of years. And that wasn't so bad, was it? Actually, it wasn't anything. Yeah. So I guess that's what I wanted to say today. Short video. I just wanted to rant a little bit. I just got home from a 10-hour shift at work. Bomba clot. Yeah. See you.